Ladies and gentlemen, according to my Muxie, I just received a $1,000 tip from Santa Claus. Wow.
Look what I just did to my forehead? Do you see what I say about my skin being ultra sensitive? So I'm literally sitting here on stream, my forehead was itchy. So I just went like this, and now it looks like I have a welt on my forehead. By just scratching my skin. I told you guys how sensitive my skin is, how ridiculous it is, right? Look at that. Oh. Well, there's your ultra evidence of what I tell you about all the time about how ridiculously stupid my skin is. That they will just outright believe any fucking thing you say with no evidence. That's today's major stream. Tonight on the late stream, it is Street Fighter 6. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have a big announcement to make. You ready for this? One of my new resolutions for 2024 is that when I play Street Fighter 6, I am not going to get toxic against my opponents. I choose not to believe you. I don't believe you. Like Ron Burgundy says, I don't believe you. I choose not to believe you. That's going to be tough. Because Street Fighter 6 has kind of been the stream where I can let loose and I can be like over the top ridiculously stupid in the stuff that I say on purpose. It's a way for me to kind of vent. Okay? And I like venting when I play Street Fighter 6. I do. Like, some of the things I say, I know people are like, oh, it's ridiculous, that's offensive. Yeah, but it's funny, and that was the point, is that I was trying to, like, get that angst out of me when I play Street Fighter. You are a fucking bold-faced, dirty liar. Again. Fucking again. This piece of fucking shit fucked me over again. Jesus fucking Christ. How can I learn a new character when my moves don't fucking come out? How can I fucking learn? Do you see? But a lot of people say things like, you're too toxic. Why are you insulting the players? Why are you saying these things? So here's the thing. I'm not going to stop being honest about the game. If a move drops my move, I'm going to call it out. All right? But what I'm going to try to make an honest effort to do tonight and moving forward in Street Fighter 6 is to not insult the other player. Okay? I'll insult the game. Wow, why is it possible that Cammy has this simpleton combo that's so easy to do, but I'm not going to insult the player for using it? In reality, all right, there's different kinds of players out there, okay? There's some people who actively like to challenge themselves all the time. That's me. That's why when you see me play a fighting game, I pick the oddball characters. I pick the Zangiefs, the Dalsims, the Blankas, the Lilies. You don't see me picking the top tier. Have I picked a single top tier in Street Fighter 6 and rolled with it? And got away with the steamrolling, combos and stuff? No. I don't really like that. I never really have. Oh, what a shame. I'm the kind of guy that I like to challenge myself with more unique style of gameplay. And I feel like if I just picked the top tier and I got easy wins, that's not fun to me. I'm serious. Like, I actually would not have fun just picking the top tier. This has been since back in the day, playing games like, Marvel vs. Capcom series. I would never pick Strider. Strider Hiryu was the best character in Marvel vs. Capcom 1. I never picked him. I felt like he was too overpowered. Street Fighter 3 and Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, I would never pick Akuma or Ibuki. They were too overpowered. I would always pick other characters. So that's kind of how I've always been. Not always, because, in Super Turbo, I definitely pick some top tiers. But then again, I pick DJ, and he's not a top tier. You see? So that's just me. All right? Shut up. No one cares about you, boy. But here's the thing. Should I fault others for just rolling with the stuff that's in the game? No, I shouldn't. And the thing is, I know that. I'm not dumb. I just like venting at everything when I play Street Fighter. Do you understand? Like, that is the game that I can just say, fuck the game, fuck the players, fuck everything, fuck, it's good to let that out. But then sometimes I get too angry, and I get too upset, and my adrenaline gets too high, right? And I just get too into it, and, you get a bad reputation. Now, here's the truth. I don't care about my reputation because I'm not in the competitive Street Fighter community. Everybody knows that. I don't care about the FGC. I have absolutely no aspirations to go to any tournaments or anything like that. Although if I went to a tournament, I probably would not suck, but I also probably wouldn't do great. I'd probably be like middle of the pack, maybe win a few matches and then end up losing before I get anywhere near the finals, right? You're lying to yourself. But that's the thing. Like, a lot of people in the FGC they just take like personal offense. I've actually seen people post up like on Twitter, oh my god, I can't believe the things that DSP says when he plays Street Fighter. It's like, now wait a minute. Hold on a second here. Number one, I said it on my stream. I didn't go to a public area, right? I didn't post this up on social media. I didn't call out this player personally in their content or anywhere else, even in the FGC. I literally just said silly things on my own fucking stream. What a fucking idiot. But the FGC actually takes such offense at the things that I say that they regularly quote me and repost up memes about the things I say on my streams. It's like, grow a pair of fucking testicles. Seriously, if you have an issue about anything I've ever said on one of my own fighting game streams and you can't deal with it, you shouldn't ever play a fighting game. Man, try being around back in the day when I used to play in arcades and all you heard was this kind of shit the time you were playing the match. You were trying to play a fucking match and you'd have a guy next to you talking shit to you, calling you the F word. Yes, saying shit like that, you little F. You're never going to win, you blah, blah. There used to be a guy who used to walk up and while you were playing, he would literally thrust his crotch into the cabinet as you were trying to play. He was like fucking the cabinet next to you and you got to play this guy. Yes, this is real stuff that used to happen in arcades back in the day. But today, everyone's so insulated and so fucking protected that God forbid that someone on their own private fucking stream, not even publicly saying it to you, says something that you're so offended by it, right? Yeah, I'm talking to you, Scrub Quotes, and everyone else who quotes me out there. I mean, you couldn't be more of a bitch to be so worried about what someone says on their own private stream. Seriously, it's ridiculous. Fuck them. Ha ha ha! Completely destroyed. But the truth of the matter is that we're in 2023. And over time, things change, correct? So, it's a new year, right? And it's time for us to maybe turn over a new leaf. So here's the thing. If I play Street Fighter and I'm getting upset, I will blame the game. Absolutely. I will yell at the netcode. I will. But I'm going to make an active effort to not insult the player. Because I feel like unless that player actively did something to insult me, like if they teabag me, yeah, then they deserve it, right? And if someone does do shit like that, then absolutely I'm going to be upset and I'm probably going to yell at the player or whatever. How much damage is that? And that's game now. So she took 60 to 70% of my health, even though I did block the other direction. And then after that, unstoppable drive impact, and then she teabags because you're a fucking pathetic loser of a person. Teabagging someone online because you think you have online worth because you're fighting the worst character in the game with a top tier. You're actually a piece of dog shit, okay? But I'm not going to say to the player, oh, how dare you pick Cammy and Mash Jack. That's the game. The game is just unbalanced in that way that the top tiers can get away with simpleton combos, simpleton gameplay, and it's not the player's fault that they made the game that way. If I want to blame Capcom, I'll blame Capcom. But I shouldn't be insulting the players, okay? I really shouldn't. If anything, it should be that I have to find a way around it. Now, here's the problem with the characters that I use. It's incredibly hard to get around it. Plus, I don't play enough. If I'm playing once or twice a week tops, and not even with the same characters, I'm not going to learn the strategies to stop. I played how many matches of Dalsim? I still don't know how to stop that Cammy stuff. I have no idea, right? It's probably his worst matchup in the game. So, that's what I'm going to do tonight when we play Street Fighter 6 at 6:45 p.m. Pacific Time. It's Blanca, all right? It is Blanca gameplay, and I'm going to do my absolute best to not freak out, all right? Not go crazy, not get angry at the player. I might freak out at the game and the netcode and the gameplay itself, but I'm not going to insult the player, all right? I'm going to do my best to not insult the players. Let's see if I can stick to that and be more mature about it in 2024, okay? We'll find out. So we'll see how it goes tonight. Scrub Quotes. Check out my stream tonight. I'm sure you'll find tons of stuff to quote that won't be me insulting other players this time around, okay? Hey, it's not true. No one believes you. You're an idiot.